What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? Welcome to
back.
the Vault Online Podcast. Welcome back. Ain't posted in a minute. About been 3 weeks of no basketball talk, but we're here. And it's a good day to be back here. We got a 73 ball. We got a 62 ball from D-Book. Got a historic game from Luka. You know what I'm saying?
What? Like on book.
You know, it's a good day for real fanatics.
This nigga wet. That's crazy.
Like on book.
What are we doing?
All right. Which one do we start with? There's like 260 points, 270 points.
Let's start with the worst one, Karl Anthony Towns.
The worst one.
Yeah, dude, that's the funniest shit I've seen like all year, honestly.
That was
like props to him.
Did he have 40 at the half?
Yeah, props to him for getting 62, but that nigga had 59 or like 58 by the end of the third. Like, he was just, or something like that.
He was on pace,
just
bro.
Like,
he was the best half.
They literally like gave him the ball almost every possession, and he was just like trying to push it up.
Yeah,
they played hero ball the entire fourth quarter and lost.
I think Edwards had like 0 points the whole game, and it was just force feeding him.
For the most, like he didn't start scoring until like the end of the game.
Yeah,
but he only had like a few points, and even
I mean, he obviously was forcing the shots, and that's why they lost. They were literally just giving the ball. He got benched at the end of the.
Yeah, he was probably. I mean, they never said he was tired, but he was also playing like ass. So,
but the benching is still pretty playing like ass. Bad. And then the coach.
Yeah.
The coach's comments too.
Yeah, that shit was horrible.
Yeah, it was all bad. It was all bad.
I mean, 62 is still 62 though.
Dude, 44 was the best half since like the last like 40 years, bro. Shit's crazy.
Yeah.
44 and a half. Bro's
on track. Players are getting better or defense is getting worse?
No, players are getting better.
Offensively.
Players are getting better. Offensively, bro, if more people are doing it like in the last like 4 or 5 years, and dude, you watch the games, like you see like I'm gonna go get into Luka whatever later, but these shots are not easy. Like, yeah, sometimes Cat was like chucking like contested shots, but they're falling, bro. Like, he's a shooter, he's gonna hit them. So I mean, the game is just getting better offensively, I think, in my opinion.
I guess, and plus the rules defensively, like you can't hand check or really touch players like that too, and you can send them to the line easier, so you'll get more free throws. So it's more of an offensive based game either way. Not much you can really do. But seeing teams score like 100 in the third quarter is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think last night pick up the pace like that.
Boston had like 64% from the field.
Boston.
I know today. The Suns had 80 points and a half. Hey, he's getting up there.
And then Booker at 29 in the first quarter.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
I mean,
of points.
It's better for entertainment though, right?
That's somebody's game average, Hassan. That's a great player's a game average. He got in a quarter, bro.
I guess it's good for
34, you said?
He had 29.
29 in the first quarter.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. I want to see if anybody will beat Clay.
No, what was he down to
broken? 37.
37. No,
37 is a lot.
Yeah. And it was like with 6 dribbles too, or something like that.
No, that was when he had like 60 points.
66.
Yeah, 60 on like 11 dribbles. Something like
the
that.
Good old days. Now I can't even watch a game and not get mad at him.
Oh man, Clay
Dude,
Thompson.
I see him make one shot, then he makes another one, and then he goes like and shoots a half-court three, some stupid shot after that, like he's hot or something.
Because he could do this, Huss. He could do this.
He said these are the shots like I'm these.
Yeah.
Man, and the sad thing about the team is I don't think they're gonna trade anybody at the deadline.
Damn.
I think they need to just rebuild, trade stuff to the Lakers.
Yeah. Get D'Lo back, have a fun time, you know.
We'll give you a nice little young boy package.
D'Lo, Kuminga.
I saw DeMar say that someone's gonna drop 100 by the end of the year. Think it's gonna happen?
DeMar
DeRozan said that someone will drop 100 by the end of the year.
Hey man. Hey.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
You don't think so?
They're gonna the league is gonna rig a game or something to stop them. Snipers
Adam Silver with a sniper.
Yeah, he's gonna sniper with a tranquilizer dart in the ankle.
My leg.
Because you got to really go for it. It's impossible to score 100 if you don't go for it. Because if you're scoring 100 and the game is close, something's wrong with your team. Or
yeah.
And then if
it's like you have to be in like a perfect situation.
If you have 90 points and they're still letting you go for it too, like they're not double teaming or triple teaming you, like then something's
Yeah, there's
wrong
no
with
way
the
someone
other
like
team.
they'll probably like foul out trying to hurt you before you get to 100. Like
You want to be known as the guy who got dropped 100 on.
literally, like somebody's going to
Jalen
fucking
Rose.
DDT you. They're gonna hit him with an RKO. He get close to like he started getting
Yeah,
to
I
like
remember-
78. It's gonna
I
start.
remember,
He's down. He's down. He's going down.
Yeah.
I remember
They get to
Jalen Rose was
78.
getting commercials with Kobe because he got 81 drop on his head. You know what I'm saying? That is just for 81, you get commercials.
Oh man.
Bro.
It's fun.
So how many olives would you like?
Who do you think would drop 100 though?
Oh man.
Who's capable?
Yeah.
You know, like a few years ago, in my mind, I thought Steph could do it. I thought Steph could. He gets like an insanely hot game. He breaks the 3-point
It's
record.
too hard. It's too hard
does
like
this.
playing like that.
Break that 3-point record.
But no,
What's
he
his
has
career
to.
high? I don't think.
11 or 13. What's the record? Fuck.
That,
13.
no, not the 3.
Clay has
I'm talking
14
career high in
in a
points.
game. Oh,
Yeah.
points.
62. Oh, I remember this. This was the bubble game.
Oh, he was like
January
screaming with the
31.
shirt off, right? Like this.
Yeah, against the Trailblazers.
I feel
I used to
like
think he
it's
could
too
do it.
hard. The way Steph plays is too hard to score that many points. Honestly, if I'm being honest.
Let's see. Even the greatest scores like KD can't.
KD, I don't think KD's hitting it. Does KD even
No.
have a 60 point? No.
No, he does have a 60-point game. Pretty
Doesn't.
sure.
I can.
You want
I
to
can,
bet?
let you, I can let you there, buddy. You don't got
No.
one. I remember seeing memes saying KD's the
55,
best
yeah.
scorer you haven't seen. Yeah.
55 points.
He's not even.
No,
trying.
I think it would actually be Embiid. Funny enough.
With the
Nah,
free throws.
Yeah, with the free
Yeah,
throws.
well said.
But you need it though. You need to have like those things going for you in the night. Free throws, threes,
Yeah.
like high field goal percentage, and like bad defensive teams. All of the stars have to align, and then you got to hit it. You know.
What was
I think
Lucas?
he did it too.
What was Lucas? Free throw lines. How many times did you get a free throw line today?
Today.
Yeah, let me see.
Not even that much. I don't
Let me get
think.
on the app. Let me get on this.
Yeah, you can check.
Yeah, let me know.
Real.
I don't think
Who
it
else
was too.
did Embiid? I don't think anybody like SGA can't get there either. I mean, he's a foul merchant too now, but
Dude, if Giannis had like a little more
He
range,
shoots
he could do it.
middies.
no, Giannis can't. That's way too many
That
twos.
range.
Imagine,
He only
imagine making 50
he
field
was
goals.
15 for 16 free throws today, Huss.
Damn,
15.
only 16.
Should I
Decent
check
amount.
Embiid's? I forgot Embiid's.
Bees has to be like 20 plus.
No, it wasn't even that high for a 70-point game. It might be in the 20s. So actually, you might be right. But I remember him
Embiid?
not like. At least in the end, it didn't seem like he was just being a
But
free
those
throw
are real
merchant.
fouls.
It's
dude.
funny
He
because-
wasn't fouling.
Yeah, like
Real fouls.
that is true too.
It's funny because I remember that quote from what's his name from Pop saying, "Oh, we're gonna give it all we got" or something like that.
Oh
Johnson.
yeah,
We're gonna
dude,
stop
they
him.
weren't. I swear, at one point when I was watching that game, the Spurs did not like. They didn't care. They did. I saw so high on this guy, and I was like, dude, what are we doing? Like, what are they doing?
It's the whole damn season. Them not caring.
Speaking of Sohan, I think he's my most hated NBA player. I don't know why. I hate that.
Embiid?
Fool.
Yeah,
No, Sohan.
Why?
I don't like that. Fool. Every time I see him, I don't want to watch NBA.
You know he dropped 34
decision-
points today.
Yeah, that's great,
Did he
fantastic.
really?
His
Yeah,
decision
he
making is
jumped
so
30.
ass.
that's crazy. 34 is kind of.
He's like what I feel like I would be in the NBA. Obviously, Cap, but you know,
What?
like,
So you think you're so on?
yeah,
that nigga
That's your
sucks.
player build.
that's why.
I don't think you played nearly.
Yeah, it's not very good. That's not a very good player comp.
But I know I'm
Even
real.
so.
I'm real.
I don't think you play like Jeremy Sohan.
Oh, maybe not. Okay. Yeah.
Who do you think? You actually do? You actually think you play like him?
Nah,
That's
nah,
how he was
nah,
playing
nah.
yesterday on Tuesday.
Right.
I
was
play
inspiration.
like prime TJ McConnell. Okay.
That's not a bad comparison.
It's not.
TJ McConnell's good.
Yeah.
I know. I'll take it. Who else?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
bro.
Probably
okay.
like
Should we talk about the good?
prime
Should we talk about
time.
the good scoring games? Luca.
Oh yeah, the rest of them. That's true.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Like who?
Oh, I mean, we touched on Embiid's, I guess, but we can talk
Yeah.
about deep books.
No,
D-Bucks is-
62. But they lost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they
I mean,
lost.
so did Cat. We talked to him.
Well, I mean, Cat's
That's
just
what I'm
hilarious
saying.
because he got benched and then the coach like destroyed him too. Cat's just funny though, man. Like everything he does is just funny.
Is he really though?
Lito.
Bro's voice box changes like mid sentence.
Yeah. Does it?
So
Does it on
fuck it, man.
purpose.
Like it was like this.
Who else?
Yeah. I mean,
I guess yeah.
I mean, what did I miss?
it's not a whole lot
You
to
know,
even say.
we're,
D-Book is just nice. I just want to give
haven't
him his
watched
flowers
basketball
for
in a
getting
couple
buckets
weeks.
like that.
The best offensive players had great nights. Like it's just like Luka, Booker, Embiid, Cat, whatever. He had a great night. But you know, those guys are the top offensive players in the league, and they ate those nights in a 1 week session.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
70. I don't think anybody's gonna beat Kobe's 81. Not this year. At least.
I don't know. The more the NBA goes on, the more I believe it might be.
It always
broken.
stops at 70 though. The past couple of years, so
Around 70 is like the mark. They're like, that's it.
because
Yeah,
Luka
73
Luka's
they got.
fourth, right? Fourth highest.
Dude, I thought
this
Luka
year?
was about to get 76, but I think
Well,
he
third,
missed one.
technically.
He missed that three. He missed the three to get 76.
He's tied
Oh.
with a few people for third.
But,
Mhm.
I mean, if he kept going for it, he could have got it. He wasn't forcing it. I mean, you have to play the game like what comes.
No, there
to
was
you.
some shots
He
where it
wasn't
was
forcing
like
it like Cat.
yeah. Cat was
He's just getting
Yeah.
double teamed and he passed it to like a different option, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody's gonna be 81.
Bez, what do you think?
What's up?
What do you think about the scoring going on lately in the NBA?
Yeah, I mean, you guys pretty much talked about everything. I don't really have much to add, except you guys didn't mention the only dude who went off this week that isn't an all-star player, Harrison Barnes. I mean, I know Hassan saw that 39 points on the Warriors, and then they had 35 the game before that. So,
Don't
I
worry,
mean,
it won't last
crazy.
long.
And didn't he also clamp up Steph Curry on the final possession? If I'm
that was
mistaken,
De'Aaron
us.
Fox.
No, it was
It was
De'Aaron
De'Aaron
Fox.
Fox. My bad. My fault.
No defense, free Draymond defense.
Oh
Damn, I need to
man.
watch that.
Yeah, I mean, it
I wonder if
obviously
I
he's hot,
react
but
to
it's not. He's not gonna keep that up. Good for him, though. I mean, on NBA Rivals Week, gets to
Rivals week.
score against his old team.
Hey, you love to see it.
Yeah. You want to talk about the All-Star starters? Two.
Starters. Ooh.
West versus
Oh,
East.
yeah, I
Do you
see
like
that.
the you like the West versus East format or the captain thing?
I mean, I like it. I like the jerseys this year too. I think they're a lot better than they've looked in the years past.
You think they're actually gonna like compete this time?
No, probably not. But the jerseys look cool, and hopefully, maybe East versus West, a little more pride in that. You're definitely gonna know the players you're playing with a lot better this time around because you're playing against West players 4 times if you're in the West. You're playing against East players 4 times if you're in the East. So you kind of know your competition. You're gonna play with some of your actual teammates too. Dame's gonna play with Giannis. Tatum's gonna play with whoever. We'll get into that later. Whoever we picked, and then so I guess it's just another thing that they got to change up because last year was really bad. So the fact that it's different or back to what it used to be, I think that'll help in some capacity. Maybe probably not make it competitive, but maybe for the first quarter they'll be like, oh shit, West versus East.
There's
we talked about this last year about how making it more competitive. I mean, the first year that they did the captain thing was pretty competitive, but after that, it's just like fell. I guess you got to like change it up, get some change in there so that they actually play once every while.
You know what I think regarding the competitive factor? Okay, I know it's All-Star Weekend, it's for fun entertainment. I feel like if they just play hard, people will like it. Why does everyone need to come up with scenarios to incentivize players to do this? If players just play hard, viewers will want to watch the All-Star game more. Because
it's a meaningless game.
It's a meaningless game, I get you. But the players should themselves want to play hard against other All-Stars. Themselves. It shouldn't be, if you do this,
no reason for them
money.
to play hard.
Because it's an All-Star game, it's for the fans and it's for yourself.
Yeah.
That should be enough. I
But
get
they
it.
don't care,
I get it. I'm not a player. I'm not a millionaire. But I feel like that's what they should use it to go off of. Why do they need more incentives? I get it. It's a dead game. It doesn't matter. But it's for the fans at the end of the day.
I guess you don't want to get hurt. If I'm playing devil's advocate.
I see your point there. I see the injury hurt. I see it.
Then, who cares about the game, right? It's for the fans. They don't really care much about the fans.
But the fans care. The fans want to see. The fans want to see head-to-head matchups, tough, hard, games. But I get the injury point. I totally get it. No one wants to get injured on a dead game.
Yeah, we do need a 1v1 tournament, but they won't do it because of injury also.
But even then, I feel like even if it's young dudes though, they could try to show out,
Jordan Clarkson out there?
He's old.
True. But it's JC.
I mean, you never know. You think anybody got snubbed from the starters?
Yes.
I do think one person for sure got snubbed. But who do you think it is, Bez?
Damian Lillard should not have been a starter in the East.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
it's funny because what's it called? This is one of his worst seasons.
Yeah,
shooting
as a
time.
player, it's one of his worst seasons ever.
Yeah, and then I guess he got carried by the fan voting. Dame.
Yeah,
Jalen
that's true,
Brunson's
too.
he has to get his rank up.
He needs more clout,
Yeah,
bro. And I hate how people are saying it's a 1 point difference on thing. Why are people getting mad? But it's not about the stat that matters. It's like we watch the NBA. We know what like Jalen Brunson and Randall are doing in New York compared to what's going on with like Lillard's career right now with Giannis. And Jalen Brunson is just, in my opinion, more impactful. He's doing more as a player right now than Lillard. And even playing in the East, Jalen Brunson should deserve the All-Star lineup. In my opinion, it's just he'll make the reserves, but it's I don't know.
I mean, I don't think the system's flawed. He's just not clouded enough because I think he was down by millions of votes. So.
Bro, he's in New York. Why don't these it's New York.
Yeah, but I mean, like the casual fan, you're never gonna know who Jalen Brunson is unless he has a deep playoff run. And Damian Lillard's been famous for like a while. So
that is true. Yeah, the fan voting makes it.
Yeah, but I think
Jalen Brunson's not solidified yet.
Yeah, but the system helped SGA make it over Steph Curry, which is 100% more deserved.
What?
I don't think Steph Curry should be starting over Shea this year.
Ooh, some objective warrior talk.
Wait, what did you say?
I mean, is it not facts?
What'd you say?
It is facts.
I don't think SGA should be. I think SGA should be starting over Stephen Curry in the All-Star game.
You do think?
100% from the season.
I agree. Okay, good. As long as we're on the same page there.
Yeah. I mean, I can explain why. He's MVP candidate in the West, and we suck right now. I don't even think we're in the play-in. Steph and his stats are obviously not as good as SGA's this year. So obviously Steph Curry is more clouded, but I think SGA was pretty close in fan votes, and then obviously the media is going to vote for SGA over Stephen Curry because they've been watching more basketball this year than an average fan. So I think the system actually helped the right player make it. And then Luka, obviously, we just saw him drop 72. I mean, it's good enough to. I mean, they're the 8th seed right now. They're in the playoffs, and his stats are always up there. So I don't think Steph got.
I'm happy to see that lineup is kind of crazy. If they play for real, I got the West.
West, yeah, because there's still people that are not going to make the All-Star team that are talented. So I always say Jamal Murray is never going to make it. I don't care how good he is, but he won't.
He's not playing exceptional this year.
At this point, I do feel like the level of talent. I do feel like it's getting more unlikely.
Yeah, but I mean, he could still be a Hall of Famer if they win chips. So,
bro, the reason these All-Star selections is kind of weird because some players are All-Star caliber, but if they're never going to make the All-Star team, they never get an All-Star selection. It's not going to show up on their record.
Yeah,
which I feel like is weird.
The All-Star game is the players actually care about making the All-Star team, but they just don't care about the game itself.
Yeah, but take for instance, last year Jalen Brunson didn't play in the All-Star game, right? If I'm correct.
No, he did. I think he did. Him and Tatum going back and forth.
No, it was Brown. Jalen Brunson.
Oh, you said Jalen Brunson. Oh,
yeah, Brunson. I thought Jalen Brunson did enough to be an All-Star that year over Randall as well, regardless. But Randall made it. Jalen Brunson did it.
Yeah,
and Jalen Brunson has one
less.
Debate
about who's better, Randall or Brunson. I remember me.
Well, I was a Jalen Brunson advocate for last year. I still am.
I didn't hear you that much.
What do you mean? I didn't
hear you advocating him over Randall that much.
I just told you why Jalen Brunson is more impactful, how he impacts that team.
Now you want to ride the bandwagon, eh?
Whatever. I'm not going to go back and talk about what I said before, but that's another All-Star selection Jalen Brunson is not going to have, in my opinion. So I don't know. I feel like there's some players that do deserve All-Star votes selections that are not going to get it because there's too much talent in the league.
I think Brunson will make it.
No, yeah, for sure. But in terms of Jamal Murray and the West is just a different beast. So I mean, I think it'd always be like that. We can talk about LeBron's record, most ever All-Star games, 20.
Add another one to the accomplishments.
Yeah, he's gonna get more. He's gonna get at least 2-3 more, maybe. I think he can play till he's 45.
I hope so. I don't even think he'll play.
Fan votes are gonna carry him alone.
I think he can play till he's 45 if he wants to.
So if he had a terrible season, I mean, terrible for his standards.
Bro, Vince Carter could play till 42. LeBron can play to 45.
I don't know if he wants to play to 45.
Bro, saying
Yeah, no, I
45
don't think so
sounds
either.
crazy
He
too.
could.
Saying 45 sounds.
He
crazy.
could though. Like,
that's half his life in the NBA.
Well, yeah.
hey, that's how it be.
From 18.
He's already spent. He's already
It's
spent
more
double.
than half.
Yeah, he's already spent more
definitely more than half
of his life in the NBA than out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you want to do something else too. I mean, like,
It's LeBron.
I mean, you don't need the money. And he got the longevity awards.
So he don't gotta do anything.
Like, when does it hurt him for being in the league too long? And it hurts like his accolades and stuff.
If he
Like,
starts
when he
averaging less than 20.
Yeah, when he's like bad.
But then, like, what if you make the playoffs so many times and you don't win a ring? Think people are gonna use that as an argument?
Not
Bro,
really.
I'll just say it's 44 and then call it a day, bro. A grown ass man trying to push for playoffs. Come on.
Yeah,
He could be a grandpa in like 4 years. Think about that.
that would be
Like,
crazy.
actually think about
He could,
that.
like, because what's his already 19? Like, you know, this
That's
18
what I'm saying. He could be a grandpa in like 3 years.
LeBron could be the first grandpa.
Imagine he played with his son and his grandson.
Oh, that's
LeBron James Jr.
I think
LeBron
that's
James
crazy.
the third.
Bro, 65 going crazy on him.
LeBron James the
Dude.
third.
That'd be so wild. 65-year-old averaging 25. Like,
You see like a 3-man weave.
Three LeBron.
generations of James.
James to James. Lob to James.
To James.
James.
He's LeBron James third.
No, but then Bronny got brothers, so they're gonna have a whole team of them. They got
Yeah,
Bryce
that's
coming
right,
in the
yeah.
league, and then
They're gonna make an expansion and have a new team.
Yeah, the expansion, the
LeBron's-
Vegas
the
team,
LeBron
is the
team.
Brown
Yeah.
family.
Oh man,
That'd be hilarious.
The James gang.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna be 20 ever. I mean, he has his longevity on lockdown, so
I'm hyped to see KD and LeBron play together.
that'll never
on the same
happen.
team.
Bruh.
I think I'm talking
What?
about All-Star game.
All-Star game.
it literally will
It's
happen.
happening in real life.
It's
This
gonna
that
happen
will
in a few
never
weeks.
happen.
It's literally happening in
Yeah.
February.
Unless KD gets.
Yeah, when's the last time they
I
played
said it.
together? And I'll start because KD he makes
Never.
it. He always gets hurt around this time.
Nah, he was never in the
Or he's
same.
the other captain.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
or
He was
always
he's-
the
the other
Thunder and he
guy,
was in
so.
the East.
They're always in different conferences.
yeah, but they had the captain thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was still one. Like the captains were from different
He was
conferences.
a net, and then when Laker was a LeBron, remember?
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah,
still
right. You're right.
captains
Because I
other
think
side.
Steph had the most votes, but he was in the West, so they couldn't have him
Mhm.
two West captains type of thing.
Yeah, so I think it'll be fun to see that. I just hope they actually do play. Like
They'll play, but-
relatively.
I mean, if you really
hard.
wanted it to be like a All-Star game, Steph should be starting over shit. Rather see some free
Warriors
come on, man.
propaganda
Yeah.
once again.
flopping.
Yeah,
Huh?
bro. I'm about to take back
Warriors
my.
propaganda once again.
And maybe we should start Rudy Gobert and DeAndre
No, that's
Jordan.
crazy, dude.
Oh, we should read the comment. Yo, YouTube just dropped the comment.
Shit is AIDS.
Hassan, can you
Can
see
y'all
it?
talk about Eddie turning around the narrative?
Oh, I'm looking at the private chat.
The only narrative he turned around is the injury thing because he's played in his last 82 straight games. I don't know if y'all saw that, but
I saw
Can't
something
call him
about
injured.
it.
82
anymore.
straight? Damn.
Yeah.
regular.
Nah, for real, I've been saying-
80 straight. Or like he's played 81 out of 82. He missed like whatever games
Something
this
like that.
year, but going into last
Yeah.
year up until this season, he's missed like 2 games. 80
I
out
saw
of
something
82.
is like top 3 in minutes or something played or some shit. Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, he's staying on the court and he's playing well. So I mean,
You guys still
I want to
suck.
hear Data Davis.
Hassan, where's your team ranked right now in the standings?
Yeah, he's
Well-
getting buckets too. Like
You guys are ninth.
he's
You
getting
guys suck
buckets too.
though, so
That's not.
You
It's
both
not
suck.
our fault, dude. It's the coach and it's slightly the personnel.
I saw some memes of like, oh, Darvin Ham's serious when he doesn't have his hands in his pockets.
Yeah, wait till
Nah,
he gets
bro.
both them hands out. It's over for the league. Wait till both of them are out here. You know what I'm saying? He can actually point to where people need to be at.
Yeah, right. I was getting a haircut today. I was talking to my barber. He said that the Lakers should fire Darvin Ham, so I have Mike Budenholzer and have Darvin Ham as his assistant coach. Like they did it.
No. That's not it.
That's hilarious. Okay, go turn him back to an assistant coach, dude. That'd be so.
What'd you
crazy.
tell your barber? Hassan, what'd you tell your barber about that opinion?
Yeah, I agreed with him.
You're like,
No,
facts,
man,
don't
it's
mess with my cut.
Just cut my hair. I don't want him to mess me
You
up.
gotta agree. You gotta
Yeah.
agree. You can't just disagree.
Oh, yeah,
what are
yeah.
you talking about?
Then she get aggressive. He started fucking up.
He's gonna give Hassan
Right.
like a right angle or something like
He's gonna have the soldier boy. The soldier boy have like the soldier boy shit goes like this, like diagonal.
What are you talking about? You think anybody else got snubbed from the All-Star list or no?
for the
No,
starters.
it was just Damian Lillard shouldn't be
As
starting.
long as the
I think
starters,
I
that's
agree with
it.
everybody else.
Yeah.
You think he should be an
Hallie deserves
all-star
it.
regardless?
Honestly, like if he wasn't a starter, I don't know if I'd put him on my list. But since he's in the East, I think he'd make it anyway because the East is kind of easy this year. I feel like it was
it's
so.
always
I don't
easy.
even have like an honorable mention, a debatable. Like my East shit is so clear.
He wouldn't make
concise.
the West lineup. He wouldn't make the West. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
he wouldn't make the West for sure.
But in the
If
East,
he
he
was
makes
up
it
on the
because it's weaker.
Blazers, he would not be All-Star this season.
Yeah, he wouldn't be.
Well, I mean, he'd
Averaging
have
those
obviously
numbers.
his stats would be more in like
Yeah,
inflated.
yeah. If he was averaging that on the Blazers, he would not be on my list.
Yeah, no. He'd average like 30, I think, on the Blazers.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
see it.
And he will always talk about Dame time and how never runs from the grind.
But he did run.
He did run, and now they're not the best team.
What do you? Okay.
So now
for
he's
the-
not running no more.
Yeah.
He's gonna grind it out with the team.
Should we
He shows
start
signs.
Doc
on?
Rivers,
Yeah, that's crazy. You know he's getting paid $40 million too.
That's insane.
bro. You know they're paying 3 coaches at the same time. They're paying Budenholzer, Adrian Griffin, and now Doc Rivers. They got 3 coaches on payroll.
that payroll's insane.
I think
Doc
honestly,
Rivers the worst one, arguably. I really don't know. Like
And he's actually
not gonna help.
working.
I mean, he was the best like left, I guess, if you wanted to fire the dude.
True, I guess, but me personally, I mean, unless he was doing something that the players just knew from the rip that, like, oh yeah, this play's not going to work. You saw Giannis on the sideline drawing up that little play or whatever.
Yeah.
So if they were doing that,
What
clearly something was wrong. But I don't know if Doc Rivers is going to be any better. We've seen in the playoffs all the talent he's had with the Clippers twice, the Celtics, the Sixers. He's got 1 championship to show for it with a super team. And like,
I was watching Gilbert Arenas talk about
I was
it.
gonna say that.
Doc Rivers has the most Hall of Famers ever as a coach. I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
yeah,
I saw the list of the players he coached. It was like James Harden, Joel Embiid, Kawhi,
Didn't he coach
Paul
T-Mac?
George, Chris
Didn't he coach
Paul, Blake
T-Mac?
Griffin,
DeAndre Jordan might even make
he did.
Hall of Fame.
Grant
I doubt
Hill,
it, but
like
maybe
yeah, all these dudes, and he has
Paul
1
George,
championship,
Kawhi.
and he has the most blown 3-1 leads in NBA history,
Yeah.
playoff history.
I guess the only thing he's good for, I mean, besides the championship, is like he has bad teams. The bad teams that he coaches overperform, but he can never take them over the hump to the championship.
The
Unless
problem
they're
is
like-
like the Bucks are already like 30-13, so if they were struggling in the regular season, I'd be like, all right, it makes sense. You guys got to win
Yeah.
games, but they're doing fine. Like
Yeah,
when it
but
comes
I
to
mean,
the playoffs, you just got Mike Budenholzer too. He doesn't make adjustments at all.
yeah, in the playoffs, but he's a good regular season coach. But I mean, we all don't think that they're gonna win anything right now, though.
Who?
The Bucks,
What do you mean win anything? Like
probably
if
not.
in the playoffs?
yeah, a championship.
Yeah.
You don't think they're gonna win right now, do you?
Yeah, I think they have a chance. Saying
No,
saying no chance is insane, bro. Come on.
No one said no chance. Are they your
What did
pick?
you say?
this year, hell no.
If I had to go Celtics, then I'd pick them or the Sixers. But yeah,
So they made the right choice then. I guess they wanted
They're
a
like-
championship or bust, right?
hey man, if the Heat beat the fucking Bucks,
I
anything
mean,
could
Doc
happen.
Rivers wouldn't be my first choice, but I mean, who else can you choose from?
Yeah, I mean, there's no really good options, but shit,
Right,
you should have
I-
done this in the offseason. You didn't do
Right.
any due diligence. Like Nick Nurse was out there, you could have snagged him. Up.
Monty wasn't Monty.
I heard that Giannis didn't want
I don't know if that would be better, bro. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
but hey, this is before we know Monty was this bad.
I mean,
He didn't even want to. I'm pretty sure when the Suns fired him, he was thinking about like taking a break, and then the Pistons gave him that big ass contract, and he was like, fuck it, I'll come back.
Yeah, right.
I'll, do,
So,
I'll, get,
like,
a bag,
I don't
I'll get a
even-
bag.
Hey,
I don't
man,
even know if
I'm
he
doing
wants
right.
to coach.
right there.
I'm doing the same thing.
But yeah, same here. But you know what? The lesson learned is don't mess with Thanasis Antetokounmpo.